For December's NutriBite series, we're going to be providing you with some healthy holiday eating and drinking tips. So of course during the holidays we're doing a lot more eating perhaps, and we also might be doing a little bit more drinking as well. So we've got some tips to help manage those liquid calories. But before we begin, we're going to have a little fun with our cameraman and see if he can match the amount of calories that we have here to our beverages. So cameraman, you can go ahead and get started. And while he does that, I'm going to tell you what these drinks are that we are matching the calories to. So first, we've got a vodka tonic, which has 1.5 ounces of vodka and 4 ounces of tonic. We've got a 5-ounce glass of wine, 4 ounces of eggnog with a little bit of brandy. We've got a Chimay Trappist Ale, which has 8% alcohol. My husband's favorite, cameraman's favorite, Blue Moon, which is a new white Belgium ale, and this is 5.5% alcohol. And then we've got our Bud Light Lime, which has 4% alcohol. And finally, we've got our Bloody Mary, which is around 6 ounces of Bloody Mary mix and 1.5 ounces of vodka. So let's see how he did. Still fumbling around a little bit. He's actually done quite well. He must be married to a dietitian. We only have one to change, and that is, unfortunately, he's going to be a little sad to see that his new white Belgium ale has 170 calories, and then our vodka tonic has 125. So let's get on with the tips. The first tip is to go with something that has around 100 calories. So that's going to be a light beer, for instance, and the lower the percentage of alcohol, the less calories the beer is going to have. That's why this Chimay Trappist Ale beer has 220 calories, because it has 8% alcohol. Then we've got our glass of wine, which is also around 100 calories. This is a 5-ounce pour, and whether it's red or white, it still has around 120 calories. And then we've got about 1.5 ounces of liquor, typically has around 100 calories as well. The key here is that we mix it with a calorie-free beverage, something like water, club soda, diet sodas are all going to be calorie-free. One thing that's not calorie-free is tonic, and I think a lot of people think that tonic is calorie-free, but it has quite a bit of sugar. So we want to avoid adding things like that to our beverages if we're trying to lower our calories. The second tip that we can do is to alternate alcoholic with non-alcoholic beverages. This is going to help keep us hydrated, so we feel better in the morning the next day. And then finally, you can dilute your drink if you don't mind, making something like a wine spritzer with wine, or you can put your beer on ice is another way that we can dilute our drink and reduce those calories. And then just one other tip that I did want to mention. The size of the glass can make a really big difference. Our wine glasses here at home are fairly big. This is just a 5-ounce pour. So if you've got the option of going with a smaller glass, that's probably a good idea, unless you're doing your mixed beverages. Because if you're doing a mixed drink and you're using a non-alcoholic beverage, you might want to go with a tall glass because it takes you longer to drink. So enjoy the real reason for the season, which are our friends and our family, and cheers.